Alrighty, I'm live. Good morning, everybody. I decided I get in proper gym attire. I got my Instagram going on there, and I just had a normal picture, so people didn't believe I was what I was. So I figured now maybe this is what I got to be. I got to be like I got an attitude. I'm in here working out. Check out my hoodie. But in all seriousness, let's just get in the gym and live. So today, actually, I was really lazy today. Good morning, right? I hadn't played any computer games for a very long time. So I decided that's what I'm going to do. So, playing some Fallout 4. It's been such a long time since I played it. When I was leveling up, I forgot how to get the perks and that. I thought something was wrong. And the time I reloaded and rebooted and then deleted my longer game, I realized it was just operator error on my part, and I didn't want to start over. So I just saved the game. I said I'm done. I'll pick it up next month. Hopefully I'll remember things. So it is lunch, but I'm making breakfast for lunch. Like I said, it was slow. I got much done this morning, paid some bills. That was about it. And sometimes you just need that. So it was lazy. Thank God it's Friday. So of course, let's see what we did last time. Hopefully we'll cover some different topics. And I'll throw the bacon in there. Bacon. And the bacon is to provide flavor, nutrition, and the cooking medium for the potatoes and onions that I'll be putting in there afterwards. Oh, this stuff don't want to come apart. Come on, get it. There we go. Now, one thing about butcher bacon versus the stuff that you buy pre-wrapped up is there's more meat to it. It doesn't cook down to nothing. You buy that Prairie Farms or Black Label, even Oscar Mayer. That 6-inch slit will cook down to a 1-inch piece, and you'll have about a gallon of oil in there. So while I got that starting to cook, I'll peel the potato. The potato is starting to get a little bit on the old side, so I have to take a lot more off them to get to the good part of the potato. Even when the outside's a little soft, you can still use them. You just gotta take a little more off the top. If they were starting to go to seed, I'd keep them, but they're not. So, and then the trick to bacon is to slow cook it. How slow can you go? All right, I'm going to find my paring knife down there somewhere. Put it down there. White handle should be fairly easy to find. Unless, there you are. Come on. I found you. So this is my favorite paring knife. It's from Cutco Knives. Twisted Pixie, how you doing? I was looking at your comment the other day, and I know she had some little symbols on her, and you are number one in getting likes from me. So there's my paring knife. It's from Cutco. It's in the system. So feel free to go visit my buddy Lucky O'Day, Cutco.com. I am doing well. I was lazy. I didn't do really anything too productive. I paid some bills. That was about it. And I was going to pay another one, but it forgot how I was paying it, so I got to mess with that later. I ran out of patience. So these are these big potatoes I bought a while ago, and they were great for baked potatoes. There we go. So wash it off. Now, when I raise my own potatoes, I just wash them. I don't peel them because I didn't use any sort of pesticides or herbicides or chemical spills. Yep, every now and then I felt it coming. I'm still going to get stuff done today. I mean, I'm going to go to work. Probably going to lift out here on the deck with my new trap bar. It's like having the media channels actually benefits me. It helps me stay focused because if you're not putting those videos out, you're not growing your channel. And it's like anything. I remember when I started an eBay business for my work, I was constantly posting stuff. And I did a huge business. It was great. I mean, I was doing for the company, obviously, selling big appliances, but I was probably doing about $70,000 to $80,000 a month, which is a lot in appliances. Unfortunately, this is when ownership can let their own ego get in their way of profit. And they did. They were worried that I was making too much money, even though when I explained to them that they made 85% of the money of the profits and I only made 15%. So really what they should have been thinking is the more I make, the more they make. But no, they let their egos get in the way. So they ended up shutting down the eBay. They said, "Oh, we're giving it to this tech guy who couldn't sell ice water in hell." Hey, how we doing, Christopher? Welcome. So it was down for a year. I had people call me. Hey, what happened? Not selling anything. I said, "Well, not in charge of it anymore." All right, they give it to somebody else. Well, then after a year, when they look at their books and realize that, oh, we left off with like $1 million this year because of our ego, they wanted me to start it back up. I said, oh, I'll start it back up, but just let you know the ship has sailed. All those people are now buying from somebody else. And rightfully so. And to get them back is going to be difficult because they're going to say, well, when are you going to despair again? So, yeah, it wasn't successful. And I ended up leaving the company. I told them if they didn't change their habits, they probably had another 3 years. And I called it within 3 months. 39 months later, they went belly up. That's what happens when you let your ego get in the way of success. So don't let your ego get in the way of success. That probably should have been my title there. All right. So the Instagram channel of the same name, MacBean Scottish Fitness, is still growing strong. So I'm really happy about that. I still get, a couple of those haters. I don't really deal with them anymore. It's like, I'll look at them, they got a private account, that's all they do. Not even worth talking to. Believe what it is. I am getting a lot of people asking for help. And what I think I'm going to do is tell them that I'm going to start saying, listen, I don't mind helping you, but if you could sign over to my YouTube channel and just buy a membership for $4 a month, man, I'll give you all the help you want. I think that's a deal. Everybody else is here all the time, is always hitting the like button and subscribing and sharing. you guys what really keeps this channel strong, and I do appreciate that. Just a little maintenance on it. Now I have a thanks button. I probably had it there for months, didn't realize it. Luckily, Jennifer Cruz got it, and then she put out a little blip about that. I'm going, oh, hey, that's pretty cool. And I actually had somebody shoot me a little thanks to one of my videos. I am trying to do some follow along workouts. Now, the weights I'm using are not the weights you have to use, and even the equipment. When I'm using that trap bar, you can use dumbbells and do the same exercise. You really can. So, if you don't need to go out and buy a trap bar, you don't need to go out and buy these big plates, but dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, you can use water jugs. You can use plants. You work in the garden. You can do a couple, deadlifts with the plants or maybe the potting soil. There's a lot of things you can do to keep your body. California. So it's cold one day, but I'm gonna work out on the deck. I didn't feel like driving into town. I just, I really felt I needed a lazy day. I needed to have a lazy day. There's this and all work and no play. I was starting to say, so I sat down and played some Fallout 4 for a while. And I enjoyed it. Now I get to go back through the same exact stuff I did because I'm an idiot. I don't understand on the game. But it is what it is. But I'll fire it back up probably in about a week or so and continue through. Now that I got all those other extra games deleted out of there, I got all the confusion out of there. Today it's cooking lunch. Let the lunch digest a little bit. I'm going to work right out here on the deck. So you can see. There's the trap bar. And I'm going to bring some more weight up. So I think I'm going to bring 2 25-pound plates. What would you do? Got the body weight down to 165. Well, congratulations. I'm on the maintaining portion of it. So I'm trying to stay at the maintaining of 245. Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs up. There we go. And my goal is to stay at 245 probably until July. July will probably be one of my last meets. So it looks like I'll be able to do the National Olympics, the Senior Olympics, on the 11th, and then come back to Dubuque and do a bench contest on the 14th. So I'll throw it on a Tuesday, lift it on a Sunday. So it'll be a busy week. And then after that, maybe I'll slim down, try to get rid of my belly. We'll see. See how close I get to setting the records where I want to be. So Celtic Grandma, how we doing? Good to see you. Seen you last night on Gray Man. He hasn't been on for a while. I got to watch. I didn't get to hear because I was at work and it's very loud. But he used to be a regular, and now he's been really busy. He's got like 2 jobs. So it was good to see him on last night. I got to say hello to some people I haven't got to say hello for a while. Celtic Grandma was one of them. So yesterday's live stream was about, what to do with the trolls. And I'm just ignore them. There is taters. Some of the stuff they say is silly. You're not big enough to lift that. Your arms are too skinny. And it was funny because I had one of my Facebook followers come to my event 2 years ago in Dubuque, where I set the national record at 200 kilos, 440 pounds. And his first comment was, you're bigger in person. I said, well, thank you, I guess. I'll take it that way. Definitely, it was good seeing him. Yeah, it sure was. So I tell people, I said, yeah, I don't have skinny arms. I got 18-inch arms. I'm just really tall. I got really long arms. It's deceiving. But then again, I'm not big and bulky. Like I said, I started off with the typical gym look, Got my earplugs in, don't bother me, I'm just working out. I guess if that works for you, that's fine. I do find it humorous. I do see the gym as being kind of a social area also. So it's funny how everybody's in there hooked up to their phones, and there's literally no communication. And I'm just not. That's not the way I am. Back in the day when there was about 5 or 6 of us used to work out together, it was great. I mean, we were constantly doing more exercises, constantly thinking of new things, and because there was a bunch of us, the time it was your turn again, you had plenty of rest. You didn't have to be thinking about, did I take too much rest? Did I take too little? It like timed out, about 3 to 4 is like perfect. There are times where we had more and we were just using multiple benches. So it was a really good time. Hi, Banks. What's up there, kitty? Uh-huh. So Banks is coming out and seeing what's going on, Daddy. So Banks has been really clingy. Haven't you, little sweetie part? You've been really clingy. All right. Any room I go into, she follows me. And I do mean any room. And if I sit down, she wants to be on my lap. Trying to play this morning with the controller, she's swatting at the controller. I said, hey, kitty, let me play. The only concern I have about the cat is we don't know how old the cat is. She showed up one day about, 8 years ago. Wouldn't come anywhere near us, and then about 2 years ago, she decided to say hello, and now she's constantly on my lap. It took a couple months, but she's losing hair off her back. Right. So luckily my phone's used a video tape. So I can't look at it, but I got to watch the videos. I got to, put out the content, and that's what I'm using the phone mostly for. So I'm posting both on YouTube and on Instagram. Instagram, obviously, are the shorter ones. And currently, I got over 4,400 subscribers on Instagram. That's surprisingly, and it's come very quickly. And I hope it continues to go that way. So if you're not following me on Instagram, appreciate you do. You're going to see the same videos you see here. But I do get a lot more engagement on it for the most part. Well, about the same as a short, because that's what they are. But yeah, when I'm in the gym, I'm in the workout, but I'm there to have a good time. I'll talk to people, not excessively, maybe. I guess it depends on what you consider excessively. But I'm not there to be in my own little world. I have that here. If I want to stay away from people, I can just stay home. And why somebody would come to a public place and then do the same thing, I don't know, to each his own. But I would think if you reached out and talked to people, you'd have a better time. So I got the bacon cooking, slow cooking it, potatoes are going next. I have some canned ham. It's not Spam, I think it was Armor. And I was just testing to see how it is. It's okay. I won't buy it again though, but that's what you do anytime you have any sort of new thing you try out, you just buy one of them. And if you like it, great. Go out and get more. You want to go outside? Is that what you're saying, or are you going to run away? You don't have to go outside. Just let me know if you need to go outside. You need to go outside? Okay. Go bathroom and come back. So I didn't train her to do that. So I'm thinking she had to have been somebody's pet, and then I don't know, maybe they got tired of her. I asked all the neighbors, none of them claimed her. And she's a good cat, great mouser. She got to go to the bathroom. She comes up to the door. She goes to the bathroom. She comes back, let herself in. My type of cat. And she hasn't knocked anything off the tables too much. But she's pretty good about that too. Although she did get up in the attic one time somehow. Not sure how. But she managed to do it. Yeah, but on Instagram, and I did change it to MacBean Scottish Fitness. I think it used to be MacBean John. But I've heard, the same name would help. And the possibility I might get more subscribers there than I have here. Now, I'm getting close to 8,000 here, which I appreciate it. And I noticed my audience views from subscribers has been increasing too. So all these are positive things. And I'm almost making $1 a day now. Ooh, look out. Daddy don't know where he's going to spend all this money. But I do it because I got people to get back in shape. And I got people that email me. Like I said, if part of being a member is you can email me with any questions you want anytime. So Twist and Pixie, understand that you can do that. You can email me any questions that you didn't want to put in chat. Anytime you want, I will answer all my emails. I'm not one of those ones that have 1 million subscribers, so I have time to do that. But yeah, if you have any questions about nutrition, working out, what you can do in that, as a member, you can email me. Even if you're not a member, I'm not going to ignore you. And I will give you advice the first time is this: if it gets to be a habit, I would appreciate that you help with the channel. A few of you that I'm doing that with, they send me a super chat every now and then. So, but it's not like when I train in the gym, it's $60 to $70 an hour on an individual. So doing it online, it is a great deal. So if you want to take advantage of that, I invite you to do so. If you don't, I invite you to sit here on my live streams. I do appreciate that. All right, let me get ready to take the bacon out. I do the bacon, I just put it in the hand of a napkin to drain the excess oil out of it. Now what I'll do is once the potatoes and everything gets cooked, I'll mix them right back in there as bacon bits. And then I'll throw the eggs over on top. And it is, come on, woo-hoo. It is good. So let's add the potatoes in, and then we'll put our secret spices in there. Anybody who's been here a while, you know what the secret spices are. So it is nice to have really nice cookware. I bought this set from Costco, which consisted of like 3 frying pans, a saucepan, and like 3 quart pans, or whatever you call them. It was like $200 and some odd, but it was a really good deal. Then I have also picked up some from a company called MacBean, and I still have 2 cookwares from the wife has had since we got married. Stainless cookware, and she wouldn't let me throw it away. It was too good. Mashed broccoli, onion, celery. Many different dressings for use throughout the week. So when I do salads, a lot of times I just put fresh ground pepper over it. I don't put any dressings on them at all. Hey, Lord Eagle, how you doing? Thanks for joining in. So I'll just eat the salad. But if I'm at a restaurant, yeah, I'll put Italian over it. Understand if you get a salad, you just drown it with ranch. Now you've made it a high calorie dish. So, and the ones that are considered light taste poorly. So I don't even wear it. Thanks for stopping in. Next job location. I'll try to lurk while I'm there. There you go. If you did, I'd cook more. This is easy to cook for 1 or 2 than it is for 3 or 4. I think it's a little bit easier. So now I got the taters in there. I'll chop up some canned ham to add to the mix. All I'm doing is just that way I can add a little bit of nutrition to it. So we're talking about nutrition. We're talking about how the channels are going. Yeah, I have an Instagram channel that's doing really well. And I think once I get to 10,000 subs, I can get monetized on it also. Then I can make $2 a day. Look out. The one funny thing is that because I work out and I use equipment, I did have a company reach out to me, asked me if I'd be willing to demo their equipment, make a couple videos, and keep it up for at least a month. I said, sure. And they asked me what I want for it. I said, well, I've never done this before. I said, make me an offer. Well, man, please, yeah. Okay, she went to her business. Now she's back. So they made me an offer. Wasn't a lot of money, but it seemed fair. It's okay. I said, I'm good with it. And their response was, well, we'll get back to you with a decision. What do you mean get back to you with a decision? Well, we figured you already had a decision figured out before you contacted me. Was this a form letter you sent out to, 100 of us creators and see how many would get back? I said, well, you do that. I said, but understand, I know I'm not big games now, but as I grow, the first person who contacts me with your type of product wins. And then later on, if you decide, now I want to contact me, well, the boat has sailed. All right, not being vindictive, but if you start a negotiation, the whole thing with negotiation is somebody owns a product, somebody sells a product. When I used to sell appliances all the time, I used to have people say, well, what's your best price? Are you buying it right now? Well, no. I worry about it. Price today may not be the price tomorrow. I can't control the economy. He goes, well, I want to negotiate. I said, well, let's look at the definition of negotiation. Negotiation is I make a sale, you make a purchase. Otherwise, we're not negotiating. All we're doing now is just talking in the wind. I used to get that all the time. Will you match this price? Will you buy it if I do? Oh, no, I'm still thinking. Well, okay, when you get done thinking, come back and talk to me. I can't understand why people would be like that. If I'm asking, for a price, it means I should have some sort of interest. Hey, Pirate Bench Press, how are we doing? Thanks for joining in. Appreciate it. So I did have this company reach out to me. I thought it was a done deal. Otherwise, why would they be reaching out to me? I ain't gonna say who it was because I'm not that way, but their time of opportunity is closing because I've now picked up some equipment from a different company, which I like the equipment. I think they're a bigger company, but they also have that type of product. And so if they sit there and decide to do something with me, then that's what I'll do it with. So I do have my trap bar, which I'll put some videos out again later on this evening because I am going to do some more lifting with it today from Titan Fitness. And I was very pleased with the quality versus what I paid. A lot of times when you see something that's you think is a good price, and for those who just popped in, I'll give you a quick peek at it again. I got my old weights on it, but there it is on the deck, so you can see it. So it's a trap bar from Titan Fitness, and I've got 2 plates on each side on it. I'm going to grab some 25-pound plates down in my gym out of the basement to add to it. but they sell a lot of fitness gear, and if they do reach out to me, I would definitely be in the mind to sit there and go, yep, be more than happy to. So I lost my power. Isn't that good? I know I paid the bill. Yeah, kitty. All right, so I'm back. We had a power outage. So I checked to make sure my burners didn't go out. They didn't. That's a good thing. So anyway, that's the way things are going right now. I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna work out on the deck. Even though it's only gonna be like 30 degrees outside, the deck, because it's somewhat covered. And with the sun, it'll probably be about 45 degrees on the deck. So warm enough for me to work out. I'll probably keep this shirt on the whole time. Also, other things to note, I do have my daughter's Etsy shop in the description. It's that Fallout umbrella. And she does have my product on there, which is a coffee mug, and at this time, 2 different t-shirts. We should be adding a hoodie pretty soon. And she's got a price there. The price includes shipping if you're in the United States. If you're outside the United States, then just get with her, and then she will determine how much it'll cost to ship it. What are you doing, Cat? Don't be chewing on those power cords. You're going to end up like that cat on Christmas Vacation. We don't want that happening. All right, so stir this a couple more times. We'll be ready to add the meat. Meat's back on the table, boys. Shout out to some of the other channels I like to watch. My buddy Michael at The Body Beatdown does a channel very similar to mine. I think he's a really good individual and down to earth. And he works out hard and pushes through a lot of injuries and old injuries, and this keeps going. So if you have time, he puts some shorts up there. He doesn't do too many lives. I'm gonna talk to him, try to get him on one of these lives many times when I have a better internet signal. Problem is I'm on my mobile hotspot, and it really will not handle me doing StreamYard. I got lucky with it once, but if I do StreamYard, I usually have to go to either one of the gyms or sit outside in the parking lot at work where I do have a much stronger 5G signal. So now I get the meat thrown in there. Now we'll chop up the onion. So thanks everybody for coming in. Thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. Taking your time from your busy day to say hello. Come on, there we go. Get that out. I'm trying to do something this year with onions. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in a raised bed. I see one on eBay that will do the trick. Like galvanized, it's 7 foot by 3 foot by about I don't know, 1.5 feet tall. And because I have a lot of rich soil here, I can literally dig it out of the ground and fill it up. And I'm thinking that's how I'm going to do my onions. And I might buy 2 of those beds and do one with onions and do one with salads. And the main reason is it makes it easier to weed. They don't have to bend down as far. I ain't lying, I'm getting older. So I think that's going to help. And I think it'll help with the drainage too. Because it'll be above ground and then get all that water to drain out. I did have a very successful garden this year, very happy with it. You know, during the summer, I think I harvested about 150 potatoes. I tried to double that this year. And that was only out of 5 grow bags. So I was using 30-gallon grow bags. And they seem to be sufficient for a potato plant or 1 tomato plant. I was even getting away with 3 pepper plants in each one. Now, because I brought 5 of the pepper plants in and kept them alive, I think each one will get their own bag. So I'll reuse, I think I had 18 of them total. Or was it 12? I think it was 12. Yeah, 12 total. I got 18 now. I might pick up another 6. So later on, expect some outdoor videos. First one post will be the full length one. Yeah, I pause while I'm taking breaks because you don't need to sit there and watch me not do anything. But I'll do some shrugs and do some deadlifts with it again. But I'll add a little bit of weight this time. And then I'll go to work, get them all posted. And then tomorrow, if I can talk the missus into it, I think I want to go into Shorewood and bench out of that gym. But I want to do a heavy bench, and I want to be at a place where I know I can have spotters. And it's a busier gym, so it helps. All right. Pretty soon I'll be able to add the onions and then give the onions a few minutes. I'll break the bacon back into it. And then I throw about 3 or 4 eggs in there, and that's really just to hold everything together. And it makes a very, very full and satisfying meal. Definitely sticks to the ribs, as they say. If you have any questions, pop them in chat. If you haven't said hello, please do. Appreciate everybody popping in like that. You want to come say hi to everybody? Want to say hi to everybody? Say hi. Let's say hi, everybody. Hello. It's me. Woo. Yep, that was my kitty. My little rescue cat. Yep. Say hi. All right, I'll let you back down. I try to keep ahead of the dishes here. It's quite a task. But I don't produce them all. They seem to grow, especially the silverware. But I try to keep doing a few here and there. All right, looks like it's about time to put the onions in. So the onions, not a lot of nutrition in them. but there are a lot of minerals that are good for you and some vitamins. So it's a good add to meal, but it does add flavor. But it does get some of those minerals that you're not getting from your regular diet. So today, I cooked about 2 more strips of bacon, so I didn't have to add any Crisco in there. Yep, I like your kitty. She's a good cat. Call her Binks because she's all black. And she's wormed her way into the house. She went from a wildcat to one that hung around the property, the one that hung around the deck, the one that stayed on the deck, the one that's now in the house. And now she's trying to work her way into the bedroom. She actually got in the bedroom this morning. So we're just waiting for that time when she starts hopping on the bed and thinks she's going to sleep with us. I move too much. But she's trying, aren't you? Yes, you are. You sure are. Because I was innocent. Now I got the bacon in there, or the onions in there. I break up the bacon. I just let you out, cat. Go right again. Is that what you're saying? Now you're getting to be like one of the kids. Now she realized I'll let her back in. Now when she first started trying to break her way to the house, she didn't get to stay in the house very long, so she was very resistant to going outside. But now that she knows that basically if somebody's home, she'll get let back in. She seems to be okay with it. Fresh eggs from the farmer down the road. All different colors. So the time I put everything in there, between the food and the milk, the meal is about, I would say, 1,000 to 1,200 calories. So it is a third of my daily intake. Now my breakfast comes later because I work second shift, so I go to bed later. I usually don't get to sleep until around 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. So my day is kind of shifted a little bit. When I get up in the morning, I have a glass of milk. That's a couple hundred calories and protein and usually some sort of biscuit or something to get something in there. And then that gets my stomach awake, gets everything going. And again, it stimulates my hunger. And then I can have a bigger breakfast. And then what I'll do is I'll make some things for lunch and take them with me. The cafeteria is open, so I can always buy a chicken sandwich there. And I'll eat 3 more meals besides this one by the time the day's over. So back to the shout out and the channels I watch. One of the other channels I watch is Jason from the Angry Prepper. And he is actually planning on meeting me in Pittsburgh on July 11th for when I do the discus competition for the National Senior Olympics. So I hope to do well there. I don't anticipate winning it, but as long as I throw, if I can get about 10, 15, 20 feet further than what I threw at state, I'll be a happy camper. But I don't think a throw of 140 feet is going to win it. There are some really talented people here. It's just my first time doing it. I think some of these people have been doing it all their life. So just the opportunity to get to watch somebody better throw is worth the trip. You know, and I made friends last time. Maybe I'll make a few more there. So I do have my buddy from the Angry Prepper, Jason, coming out to see me. You know, the world don't end by then. That's going to be pretty cool. I will try to live stream it. If not, I'll definitely have it videoed. Who knows? Jason might have it live streamed on his channel too. So that's July 11th. And then the 14th, well, it's Tuesday. So Wednesday, 12th, 15th, 14th, 15th, 16th. 16th or 17th, the Sunday after that, because that's a Tuesday. I might be doing another weightlifting competition. Now this is getting pretty close. So I'm cooking a low to medium heat, low medium, I guess you'd call it. Just trying to get the right texture in that. Throw a couple eggs in there, which is just pretty much to hold everything together. So I got my dark green egg, my light green egg, my brown egg, my Caucasian egg. And then all the onion peels and the eggshells and the coffee grounds go in the bucket. And then I take them out to the garden and start that circle of life. So because I got so much of the other stuff in there, I'm only going to go with 3 eggs, which I think is plenty. A couple more of the secret spices. And I just mix this up with everything. It kind of just puts a coating around the potatoes and the meat and that. But it's 18 grams of protein in there, about 300 clean calories. Eggs are pretty good calories. So the foods that really mess you up are your junk foods. The foods that only took minutes to cook. You know, just put it in the microwave. You know, any highly processed foods where they've had to put a lot of chemicals in there to keep the food from going bad is not good for you. You want to lose weight, start cooking. Not using the microwave. You know, the other day I made deviled eggs. And I might do that as a surprise for Honey, probably on either Sunday or Monday. I better let the neighbor know that I'm probably going to need some more eggs. When it's just me cooking the eggs, and we're only using about 4 dozen, but then when the wife gets involved, and that's easily 5, almost 6 dozen. What do I have left? Not full. Yeah, that's not full. So I got about 3 dozen eggs left. And I'll cook them this weekend, without a doubt. I just might have to negotiate on the prices again, because as the price went up, in the store, well, then the neighbor increased the price. I don't blame them. What the market will bear. But now the prices are coming down. So for whatever reason, I don't know what that reason is. Last week they were $6.50 a dozen. This week they're $3.50. All right. So this is what it looks like in the frying pan. So we got bacon, ham, onions, potatoes, and eggs. Get this in the dish. And this is going to fill that dish up. I should try to get up earlier so I can get to sleep sooner. When I came home last night, I was not ready to sleep. I laid down, I tried to force it, but I probably should have just played the Fallout game then. But live and learn. Now I put my favorite topping on it, A1 steak sauce. It is not for steak. A1 is for eggs, hamburgers. If you're putting it on a steak, you're doing something wrong. Now roast, yeah. But steak, you cook that steak right on the grill with salt and pepper. It should not need any enhancement. And the only reason it would need enhancement, it was number one, a bad steak to begin with. You bought low quality. That's why I try to buy them from butchers and not from the supermarket. Although some supermarkets are a butcher store too. Hy-Vee's one of them. Once again, here's my Cutco knives. I have 4 of them. 2 were given me to show them off. The other 2 I bought. Just like them so much. He generally sends me about one every 3-4 months. I should be getting another one from him in April. But when I seen him, it was in November, December, and I seen him down at the Utica with his shop set up. That's when I bought that peeler. I'm glad I did. Turned out really well. Teresa, how we doing? Thanks for stopping in. It is good. I am not gonna lie. Like Cousin Eddie said, give me some more because it is good. Oh, look, Binks is back. All right, Daddy, I explored. You can let me back in the house now. So right here, we're looking at about at least 1,000 calories. The USDA says the average adult should have at least 1,500 calories a day. All right, well, I'm obviously bigger than the average adult. And because of my workout schedule, I try to get at least 3,000 to 3,500 to support my workouts. How do I know that's a good amount? Because I'm maintaining my weight. That's how you tell. If you're losing weight, well, then you're not eating enough. If you're gaining weight, then you're eating too much. Now that is eating darn good. So I'll finish up the meal, take my vitamins, let it settle for about Probably about 20 minutes because I am racing against the clock. And then I'll start my workout schedule. And right after the workout, it'll be time to go to the I go to the gas station to get gas. Probably buy something to eat. If I don't make it, I'll probably make a sandwich here. I got time to do it. Matter of fact, as they say, no time like the present. So let me at least make a sandwich or two. I don't know how much bread I have left. So when I get to work, I can wolf one down and then eat one later. Boy, I got the kitchen warmed up with all that cooking. I understand. Let's help the grandma. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'll probably be shutting this down here pretty quick anyway. You guys don't have to watch me eat. But everybody have a great day. And remember, rest, nutrition, and proper exercise. And enjoy your day. Enjoy your week. All right? Even though the world might be falling apart amongst us, still enjoy it. All right? Rest, nutrition, exercise. Everybody have a wonderful weekend.